Here I go. Welcome back to whatever this thing is. Whoop! Alright, alright, alright. Where's the setup? Oh, it's over here, I think. Oh no! Already! Get up! Get away from me, skeleton! Be gone. Was I going over here? I think I'm going over here. Oh, hey, look, okay. This is the show where I try to figure out what Joseph's doing. Hi, Joseph! He's doing his stream at Joseph Devon 1. What's up, man? If you were syncing up our streams. Alright, look at this. Albert, you are supposed to build whatever you feel fits onto this. Thank you, Joseph. I appreciate the advice. Wow, look at this. Look at this. What is this thing? So last week was a little bit of a problem. Joseph left the game. I can do whatever I want to now. Whatever I want to, guys. Oh, he said he had some equipment for me. I have equipments. I am equipped. Look at that. If I knew what the hotkeys were, I could just click on these things and they would go into my inventory, but I don't know that. I don't know nothing about that. Boo! Is it? Nope. Okay. What is the button to automatically add things? Whatever. Alright, so let's see what we've got here. Oh, yep, got some of that. Love that stuff. Got some of those. Some oak leaves, that might be coming handy. Not just stone, some kind of stone. Oh, look at all that redstone. Oh, that's so much redstone. There are so many things we can do with all this. I still like that acacia wood. Acacia, however you spell that. I don't care. Still super sexy. Yeah. Alright. Let me take a look at what Joe has built. This seems like some kind of a giant throne. I almost want to get rid of that pumpkin. Let's see, there's 1, 2, 3, 4 sides here. I have a redstone side, I have a pumpkin side, I have a purple side, and I have an iron block side. Ooh. If you hear yelling in the background, that is my wife dealing with kids. Presumably our kids, that's what they told me at the hospital. I haven't done a DNA test, neither has she. But we assume that they are our kids. Is there anything in here? No. Oh, this is for me. Ah, pumpkin pie! Nice. Alright. What is... Oh yeah, Tony has the rotten flesh. Dirt, leaves, sand. Well, that's inconsiderate of dirt. Why couldn't it leave us something cooler? What kind of a thing do I want to build here? I really feel like this is the start of some epic tower. I mean, look at this. This is the base of something really cool. It's going to keep going up. I'm going to start with some stones. Where's the smooth stone at? There's some really good, nice, fancy stone, as it is. Oh, not that stone. I don't want that. This stone. Alright, let's drag some of these down. Yeah. Maybe grab a little bit of that. Joseph's used quite a bit of that. I don't know how to craft that. I think I can probably craft it in here and do one like this. Yeah, okay. I can grab a bunch of those. Whee! Alright, ton of that. There we go. That's nice. Oh, and it's getting to be daylight out. Tell you what, guys, I have had a day and a half. And I should also build like a little... I'm going to build a thing to get up there. Not wood. Where's dirt? Build a little staircase so that I can work on my area. Grab some dirt for that. Building stairs up just to get for maintenance and whatnot. I don't want to be... Oh, somebody's texting me. Oh, it's just Tony. Darn you, Tony. I turn you off. Joseph, you can talk to me in the Twitch text, dang it. I'm on business here. This is important. Alright, how am I gonna ruin Joseph's thing? This is the question of the hour. No, it's not really. I spent, if you saw the last video, Joseph was so frustrated with me because I was like, what is he trying to build? Like, I was looking at it like a puzzle because I'm a super I didn't want to do that. Analytical type guy. And I was like, oh, there's got to be like a code here somewhere. I will figure... Oh, you see, there goes the screaming again. I can joke about it because I'm doing the Twitch chat and I'm supposed to be entertaining, but it's actually like 90% of my day is screaming at kids that are dumb. I love you kids. If you watch this in the future somehow, that is great. I loved you now and I loved you back then, but holy crap, are you annoying. Maybe you're still annoying. I legitimately don't know if you guys can hear the screaming of babies in the background, but they're screaming. I imagine that one of them tried to choke the other one by, you know, just a little friendly crawl over the top of the mouth. Oh, I'm liking this. I'm liking this a lot. And, you know how you... Oh, I didn't want to go down there. Okay, that's fine, though. I gotta keep building up my little staircase so I can get up there in the future. And so, you know, people don't like it when you crawl on their mouth, on top of their mouth, generally, in my experience. That is what I've been told by the state of Maryland, anyway. You know, they were very nice about it when they asked me not to come back. So, I'm going to go over here. And, so, yeah, you have to teach people not to do that when they're tiny babies. Oh, yeah, look at this. Look at this. This is turning into a thing. Oh, that's nice. That's real nice. Ooh, could I do... Yeah, I can go there. Get. Oh, yeah. All right. Oh, that's pretty. That's real pretty. Okay. You know, happy little dirt blocks. Bum, 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 bum. Now, what I'm going to do... Let's see, I'll put a dirt block down there, and then I'm going to go here. I'm just building away, guys. Just having a good old time in Minecraft. I feel very mellow today. I've like just before I got on, I was having a nice workout because I'm very, you know, I'm sitting at the computer doing one thing or another basically all day now, as my job. This is a little part of my job, which is very cool. But it also means that you spend a lot of time doing nothing, and you can turn into a couch blob. And I'm already not the most attractive human being in the world, so I am trying to avoid turning into a complete couch blob by the diet and the exercise. And the dieting is going okay, although every once in a while I will say, holy crap, you just get on a tear for eating. I don't, maybe other people aren't like this, but like I got on this today. My wife got me a package of hummus and some corn chips. You can also have pita chips with hummus. That's fine. Pita chips are very nice with hummus. And I just started eating that, and I didn't want to stop. And I knew, like, I mean, hummus is made out of beans, so it's already super, like, you know, super calorie fattening type food. And then on top of that, like, you know, corn chips and stuff. And I hadn't eaten lunch yet, so you had that coming on. And but I was just enjoying eating that stuff so much. And I don't know exactly what I'm doing here, but I'm gonna just... Yep. So I'm gonna take these little spots out. I probably should have made these out of wood, because I'm turning my smooth stone back into cobblestone, which is a bit of a waste. But I really love working with smooth stone, honestly. Like, it's one of the, like... I guess because you have to, it's not super rare, but the fact that you have to smelt it into smooth stone, like that makes it kind of special, to me at least. Boop, boop. Oh, look at that, look at that. Alright, now we kind of have something going on here. We should put something very special in the middle here, guys. What kind of special thing should we put in there? Let me go down by my chests and look. Boop. Oh, I took a little damage there. I'm going to eat one of my pies. Yum, yum. Yummy pumpkin pie. Okay. What do we got? Fancy ore and stones. Oh, I've got a block of redstone. Block of redstones are always sexy. I might use them for more stuff too. Block of coal. Ooh, I like I thought it was going to be what's the other black obsidian, but no. Block of coal is oh, we got one of those. Oh, we got to use that. Okay. Yeah, I'm putting one of those up in that little spot that I made there. This is just me freeforming it. I am definitely not. I can do it from the bottom. I can do it from down here. My favorite new type of wood. No! Dang it. Go in there right. Get in there long ways. Alright, do I have to do I have to do this to you? Okay, fine. Boop boop. I will make it work. You underestimate the power of the redwood side. You don't know it. You don't know the power of it, is what I'm saying. Alright. Bulp. Yeah. Oh, yeah. I'm going to take this this dirt block out from under here. Now everybody can see it. And to accentuate that, I'm going to put a little redstone in. Alright, let's take a step back and see what we have. And see how we want to proceed. Oh, somebody asked me how I'm making. What I'm making? I'm making a thing. I think it's going to be some kind of, like, crazy occult-looking tower, honestly. It looks like it's kind of hollowed out. I'm sorry, I'm not paying attention to the chat at all, and that's my bad on the Twitch side. But, I'm actually fairly new to this. I think it needs to go taller, but I want to keep the skeletal look we've got going now. Look at how there's like all this open space. I love that. I love sort of the openness of the, why can't I? Oh, that's why. Do we really have to? That's frustrating. I want to jump up here. All right, you know what? I don't care if it messes with the aesthetics. I'm putting that there. Yeah, I am going to do some more with this redstone blocks because those are very nice. I'm going to put one on top of here. Boop. Yeah. I want to break the dirt. I want to make sure. Okay, yeah. One on top of there. Is that... Where's that at? That's at this intersection, so... Let's make sure. Wait a minute. It's above that intersection. There's that yelling. Did you guys know that scrolling with the mouse wheel gets you to different places on the toolbar? Because that's a fun tip. That's an inside joke. I just found that out, like, it's embarrassing. It's embarrassing how long ago I found that out. Whoop! Whoop! Yay! Okay. I don't want to break the support. Dang it, do I have to break the support? To go underneath here. That's stupid. And I'll build more. By the time I get done here, I'll have a really legit set of stairs that I can break down when Tony's about to come on. This is a handoff thing, by the way, for those of you just joining us. So I am building off of Joseph Devon's design. Basically whatever I want to. As I mentioned in the beginning, I totally screwed it up because last time I got very, very anal about trying to figure out exactly what he was doing. And that did not work well for me. It turned out that was not what I was supposed to be doing. So, as I've updated my strategy, I hope that I am doing a better job this time, because really I'm just sort of building off of his thing. Doing whatever crazy things comes into my mind. Which is what I spent some of my time doing today. I was actually working on a story for a thing that we do called the Writers Arena. And the Writers Arena, the basic idea is that you get a prompt each week. Not every week. good God, that would be difficult. But every week there is a story that comes out, and so we alternate who's going to do the story for each week. And this week it's my turn. I have to have a story finished by next Wednesday. And I got the prompt of the internet. That's it, just the internet. They're like, hey, the internet's a thing, man. It's kind of cool. Everybody uses it. Make a thing. Go tell a story. And I was like, whoa, okay. Could I have not had an easier one, like possibly air and breathing? I don't feel we've had enough stories about those in the past. If we had a story about air, it could go really well. Everybody breathes air. I mean, think of all the things that you could say about breathing air. But they didn't give me that story, so I have to, you know, internet's just as good, I think. Just put all these down. I'm going to fill all these in with the little half stones here. So I'm not going to tell anybody exactly what the story's about because I want people to be surprised. But I did finally figure it out today, I think. Hopefully. That's always a thing when you're like, oh, I've got my story. I had it earlier in the week. I was like, I know what I'm going to write. And then I was like, wrote a little bit, and I was like, well, that's dumb. And then I had to cancel that out. But I've got a little time, so. Great thing about a deadline is you have to be done by the time the deadline gets there. It's very great for writers because we stress about whether or not we're doing something good. And sometimes you just gotta let yourself do something bad because it's the deadline and you need to be done. Alright, how are we doing now? I can't really see. I wish there was more light up things. I'm afraid to go out into the world to collect more light. But I want it to be lit up from the inside. I could do more redstone torches, I guess. Joseph just in the chat said asterisk, 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 asterisk. Is he mad at me for talking about the Writers' Arena? Let me tell you about the Writers' Arena, guys. Man, those stories that I've written. Wood and melons. So no torches. I can make my own torches, probably. I have coal blocks. I don't want to break down stuff, though. I hate breaking down basic ingredients. Ah! I didn't want to hit E. Isn't it so handy having the E right there next to the WASD buttons that you use all the time? I jest. Of course it's handy, but I am a kind of a sucky Minecraft player. I have told this story many times before, but I will tell it again. There was one time where I was telling somebody, I was playing Minecraft, and I was like, I don't know if I like Minecraft. I'm bad at Minecraft. I said, you can't be mad at Minecraft. Being bad at Minecraft is like being bad at blocks. And I was like, well, now you just said I was bad at blocks, and that feels bad. I was made to feel bad, people. Oh, I didn't want to go there. But I'm going to feel good tonight, because I'm going to see Ant-Man. Which I'm very excited for. I'm excited for a Marvel movie that I don't know what to expect from. Which is something they have been doing, I think. Whoa! What was that sound? That sound freaked me out. Oh, shut up, Joseph. That air prompt was awesome. Oh, I didn't mean to... Okay. I wanted to use smooth stone here. You're by the way, go ahead and put that on your board, the air prompt for oh, DV What will join the game. Nice. DV What at John Jones on Twitter. By the way, is he trying to talk to me? I am not talking back to him. I'm doing stuff, Mr. Jones. Doing important podcast related stuff for the Human Echoes podcast. Ooh, 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 ooh. Yeah, I'm just filling this in. Oh, is he watching the stream? Oh, John Jones has invaded for the stream, everybody. I don't know where he's at. Alright, how many of these do I have? Ooh, okay. Here's what I'm going to do. I'm going to do a block here. No, I didn't want to do it there. Did I want to do it there? I guess I did. Alright. Alright, and then I'm going to go up and just kind of make a little doodad. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Alright, and then hopefully I don't die. By the way, Mr. Jones, tell your daughter thank you for the pumpkin pies. She's apparently the one who made them. We have had them in our chests for many days. I think that they're actually past their expiration date. Mine tasted a little stale when I ate it earlier. But I didn't want to complain because, you know, little girl made it, and that's... I guess I can't say too much about that. Woo! Yep. See, John Jones is commenting. He's on we're on our Minecraft server for the Human Echoes podcast, by the way, which we have for people who are cool. And if you want to play on our server, and you feel like that you can contact Tony and he would let you on the server, definitely go ahead and send him a tweet or a message or whatever at tsouthcott on Twitter. He loves to talk to people. I do not love to talk to people. I do it, but I don't love it. I endure talking to people. Oh, the Bowser. No, that's cool. You can watch. I don't know if you have to be a user to watch. All right, did I build all these level? I can never tell. Who wants to hear about the exciting plumbing-related things happening in my life? Well, too bad, because I'm going to tell you anyway. Oh, it's thunder! I'm afraid of the thunder, guys. It's 5:19. Oh, don't impose, just... No, yeah, you know what? No. Listen, this is... He says he's not gonna impose. I mean, come on. Like, it's a big deal. We're just playing a game. I mean, in the grand scheme of things. That is cool. Oh, look at that. There's a skeleton. Do not shoot at me, skeleton. Alright. I do wish I could see this a little better. Where's my bed at? I had a bed somewhere in the previous build. I should tote it over here. Here it is. Here, bed, 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 bed. Maybe if I go to sleep it will stop raining. Where are you at, bed, bed, bed? There it is. Ah! Well, there we go. Oh! Joseph wants to know what happened with my plumbing. Well, sir, I will tell you, if you'll let me finish the story, what happened with my plumbing was it started leaking. Oh, dadgum. I forgot that I was not alone in the game. I feel foolish now. I'm gonna bring my bed over here at least. Yeah, my wife came to me today, and it's always great when she comes to me with that sort of like, I have a thing for you to do, to fix. And I was like, okay, what's that? And she says, the sink is leaking. And I said, okay. And I went and checked it out to see what was going on. And I have some experience with as a plumber. You know, I've done some plumbing related things in the past. And I got my flashlight and I shined it around down there. And I got my tools out and everything, and I was able to determine the problem, and the problem was that the sink was leaking. So I have to deal with that now. Let's see, what else do we have? I want to use some more of that sexy, sexy wood. Now that I'm getting up higher. I've got 64 of these. I don't want to overuse it. That's very, very nice wood. But anyway, so I have to deal with that now, and the sucky thing is that, don't tell me what to do, John Jones. I will go to sleep when I feel like going to sleep, darn it. Just because your daughter may be pumpkin pie does not mean that you get to dictate my sleeping habits. You're not my mom. I'm going to build up from... How does that look? How do I like how that looks? LOL. Ah! Running out of dirt, guys. I definitely need to make sure I tear down all of my dirt little things so that Tony can't get up here and ruin it all before he gets here. But I've got a good while before that happens. Oh, this is looking... Oh! I'm up to the dirt level now. I'm not going to build all the way up there. I think that I'll leave that like that. So yeah, now I have plumbing problems to fix. The sucky thing in my house is that the plumbing that I have is from an old house. I mean, it's not, it's older plumbing, which means that it's made of cast iron. Because back when the house was invented, plastic was still super sucky for actually building things out of that you wanted to last. Now they've invented PVC and all that's wonderful and stuff. But back in the day, you didn't want to like mess around with plastic with something that you actually wanted to do something with. So they would build the pipes out of, well, previously it was lead. Everybody complains about, well, why was it lead? Well, because I'm trying to place. There we go. Because they didn't have anything, like, that was literally the best material they could find to do it with. They probably also didn't know all of the harmful properties. It's interesting to me when we figure stuff out, like, later on, and everybody just expects that, oh, how come they didn't know? I actually saw that on QI recently, where they were talking about that, like, facts have a lifespan. So that things that you know, would believe to be true today, 10 years from now, may not be true. And it's not that people are lying to you when they tell you that it's true. It's just that people think certain things, and then they keep looking into them, researching them, and discovering new things, and they say, oh, hey, we came to discover what that thing we thought was true in the past was not the truth. Which I think was interesting. Nobody on the show brought up the fact that if we're talking about the idea that facts have a half-life, how long until we find out that that is incorrect, and actually facts last forever? But I didn't, you know. Apparently that one lasts all the time, and you won't ever have to, you know. Nobody will ever have a problem with that. So. Bum, 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 bum. I love QI, by the way. That is the idea of a show that's both educational and entertaining is really, like, it's one of those things that people talk about and you'd say, like, oh yeah, well, educational and entertaining. But that actually turns out to be very difficult. So what they pull off with that show is really, really incredible. Boop, boop, boop. Boop, boop. Alright. But it was neat because they were actually referencing things that they had talked about. They showed a graph of, you know, the facts as they had been presented on QI in the past. And there was, you know, showing them, you know, the number of things that turned out not to be true. And of course, in season 1, many, many more things turned out not to be true than the things later on, you know, because as time went on, things were discovered or understood differently that made those facts inaccurate. Which was pretty neat, I thought. Oh no! I fell down. Is it time? Oh, it's time for me to eat pumpkin pie. Nobody told me. Joseph says that love lasts forever. But that's just like your opinion, man. Also, people die. Alright. I wish it would stop raining. I really wish it would. I can't see my majestic handiwork here. And that's frustrating me to no end. I don't want to use any wool right now, but maybe I should think about it. I really like the red and sort of gray theme we've got going on here. I need to put a cap. I need to start putting like a cap on this, like maybe widening it out. I'm going to do more stuff with smooth stone, and I am going to make some of this into more flat stone, because I, again, really love working with that stuff. The slabs, I mean. I really should get more dirt. I guess since Joseph is watching this, look at that! Look at that! Oh! Let's just take a moment to take all this in. I can see everything. Look, there's the Writers Arena logo. If you go to thewritersarena.com, you can see that logo in all of its full glory, without clouds passing through it. But that's what it looks like over there. There's somebody's tower over there. There's my favorite little bit of Minecraft architecture in the server, and that is the windmill. That's a cool little windmill. I think Rich Alex built that, but I'm not sure. Shout out to Rich for being cool. I'm just going to go ahead and put this in the middle here. Now, let's build a platform right here. Let's make something solid to stand on to start with. I think that'll make it. Now I'm making something to stand on, but holy crap, these flat stones are a little bit annoying to work with sometimes because of the fact that, you know, Minecraft wants you to be at a certain level, which is totally understandable as far as where you're building from. But it can be tricky because you want to get on. Bye, DV Watt. DV Watt left the game. Oh, Joseph's telling me it's David Webb's windmill. David Webb, also a cool guy and a contestant in the Writers Arena. And author of an ongoing series we have on our website, humanechoes.com, called Book and a Brew, which is about books, which I enjoy, and beer, which I do not. But it's just a sort of blog post thing where he runs down books that he thinks are great. Not that I mean, they are great books in my opinion. I haven't like read one where I was like, oh, this is a dumb idea for a book. I don't know why he wrote that story. And I had to eat once during my build. Do you have a tapeworm? Man, I wish I did. I've heard they're really handy for weight loss, and I am trying to get down to 200. And I keep hovering around like 227-ish. And it seems like a tapeworm would be really handy for that. I mean, I tried throwing up, but that is not... Oh, he's asking about my Minecraft character. I ate like 8 times, man. I thought he was talking about in real life. No, I didn't have to eat. Oh, he's saying he only had to eat once. Now I understand. Listen, I'm preoccupied here. I'm creating works of genius. Works of heartbreaking genius. You could never understand in a million years, Joseph Devon, if that is even your real name. And, like, just give me a break. Give me a break. Break me off a piece of that Kit Kat bar. Punch, punch, punch. Woo! Look at it. You see what I'm doing here? You see what I'm doing here? You see what I'm doing here? You're smart people. You can tell. Oh, that's nice. Yeah, I'm continuing this sort of like skeletal floor plan that I have going on. Oh. Oh, thank you. I appreciate that. Oh, and it's going to stop. It's going to get to nighttime now. Okay. Let's just take a second to take in that sunset. Another beautiful day has passed. We've worked hard. Some of us have. Not me, I haven't worked hard. But in theory, hard work has been done. Boop! My son just had a birthday. That was... See, this is why I have to keep eating, because I keep, like, falling and getting hurt, Joseph. I'm building up, you understand. Oh, I should keep building out with that, too. But I'm going to sleep first. I think I'm alone in the world. I think I'm alone now. There doesn't seem to be any John Jones around. I think I'm alone now. Alright. Yeah, we need to flesh that out so that it looks really nice and impressive from the ground. Shout out to Soy Bomb, by the way. The greatest song in Guitar Hero 2. I don't even want to hear about your other songs that you thought were good. They were dumb. That's the truth. If I almost did that again. That would have been hilarious. I'm almost sorry that I didn't. I feel bad for y'all that I didn't fall again, because I think you would have enjoyed that immensely. Whoop. Need to go over. I was talking about Ant-Man earlier. Oh, did I run out of dirt? Oh, okay, fine. And I was, you know, I guess I'll continue that little thought, because I think that it's interesting. You get something like, you know, Captain America Winter Soldier. And this has been discussed to death. This is not an idea that I came up with. But it's very much a different type of movie than your standard superhero movie. It's definitely, it's got a different vibe than a lot of superhero movies. It's got a different tone. The tone is very much like a spy thriller. And there's sort of the aspect of like paranoia being woven in there. You don't know who you can trust. I would have liked that they took that a little further, and it's like somebody, you know, they made somebody, you know, good sort of turn out to be evil, but you know, it was somebody who'd been introduced for the movie and was not like that shocking, I guess. So I would have liked a little bit more finesse there. But basically, what I'm trying to say is that, you know, it's a different, it's not a, it's not your standard superhero film. And now you have Ant-Man coming in, and that film is going to be just something, I think, something really weird. Not weird, but like, I mean, it's still a Marvel film. They're still going to try to hit as many demographics as they can, obviously. No, I didn't want to go there. But this is gonna break the whole thing, isn't it? Yep, I knew it. But the idea of sort of like, okay, now it's a heist movie, right? So we have the different flavor of oh, hear yelling in there again. My wife is not having a very great day. It turns out, I've done quite a bit of independent study on this. 2-year-olds, not super intelligent. Or not super cooperative, take your pick. But if you get into that mindset and you think they're just trolling you the whole time, it just becomes like it turns from frustration into complete hatred, and you can't have that. So, but smarter than you think. I actually got to AJ got a Trackmaster train set for his birthday. The Trackmaster is a Thomas the Tank Engine thing, for those of you who are not parents. And he has been watching like all of the YouTube videos about the Trackmaster set. I think I've got that how I want it. Hopefully that's basically symmetrical. Oh, do I need more of this? I need more of this. I'm sorry I'm not digging any dirt, Joseph. Jeez. So these little plastic train sets, and he, of course, because I mentioned it was his birthday, he's been watching all of these videos of unboxing. The guy on YouTube, Leo Kim Video, from Australia, does Thomas the Tank Engine unboxings, and does a very good job. Very cool videos that he makes. Does a great job. I don't like some of the dramatization stuff as much. I just like it when he's talking about it and having fun with them. But he, you know, so by the time AJ gets all of his stuff, he knows the names. He's calling it Trackmaster. He's like, Trackmaster? Trackmaster? Okay, Trackmaster, okay. Because he says okay to everything. It's his favorite thing in the world. It's just like, okay. And so he gets the, you know, he does get the Trackmaster set that he'd been asking for and talking about forever. And he, one of the first things he decides to do with it is to film his own train video. Like, he's like, I've been, you know, in his head, I assume his thought process goes, I've been watching all these videos on YouTube. This guy makes them. Surely I can make some too. Oh, I almost jumped off to my death. And he, I guess I went off the sides there with that one. So he gets my camera. It's a little sort of red sport camera, I guess is what you'd call it. Very, you know, heavy duty, takes a lot of impact and stuff. And he turns it on. He's not really good with it yet, so he doesn't know how to actually start recording. But he turns it on, and he's like pointing at the trains as he's playing with them, trying to make his own video. So the other day, since I knew he wanted to do that, I got out my cell phone, and I was able to help him make his own train video. I was very, very excited to help him create something. So he operated the trains and crashed them into each other. He got into it too. He's so impatient though, because he doesn't whatever. I don't care. It's not very slow. He's so impatient with his you know, with the thing. He wants it to be instantaneous. He wants to watch it. So like as we're making the video, you know, I'll say, all right, let's, you know, have Thomas go around here, and I'll, you know, film him here. And he's trying to get Thomas on the track and watch me film it. Like he's too impatient to wait for the actual video to get made, which is a little bit cute. I hope I didn't just Anyway, so it's really cool to have him sort of in that mindset of, I want to make a thing, because that is something that I get into a lot. I like making things, and to imitate that, it's a huge deal for me. And also to be able to help him with that, like, you know, to say, okay, well, I've got the, you know, you obviously don't have the skills to build this, but I have the skills. I've got the skills to pay the bills, and also to put food in your mouth. You ungrateful jerk. I mean, loving son that I love. Woo! You know what? Let's do this, just for Joseph, since he's commenting on my bad Minecrafting skills. Alright. I'm afraid to go down too much. I'm up. Well, I'm down. I'm down now. So, basically, I guess I'll go over here and make my way off of the tower. There's my staircase. Shoo! Now it's starting to look like I want it to look. All right. So what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna actually build out from those redstone blocks straight out with some coal. Yeah, that's what I'm gonna do. You know it. You gotta get the, sometimes you gotta step back and take a look at what you're doing. Get the 1,000 foot view. Or the, you know, however many blocks that was. Oh no! Dead gum. Where's my stuff? Where's my stuff? Here we go. Oh no! Oh wait, what am I missing? I'm missing something. Shovel. Oh yeah, pickaxe. No. Pickaxe, shovel, and... wasn't a hoe. It was not a hoe. You shouldn't say that about people. Maybe I'm totally wrong. Maybe I am delusional. Oh, this chair is starting to get uncomfortable. Forgot my cushion. You guys can wait a second. I'm gonna go get my cushion. I'm back. What? Alright. Now my butt is comfortable. I have my stuff. Got my pie for sure. Woo! I'm a jumping. I'm a jumping. I'm a jumping. I'm a jumping. Oh, it's gonna get dark. I'll see if I can sleep. I definitely want to be working on this during the day. I don't have too much longer. I kind of see this build as sort of like a sacrificial altar to some kind of weird deity. As John Jones was mentioning earlier, the Endermen don't like the rain. And I've always felt like the Endermen are one of the more fascinating elements of Minecraft. I think I've talked about this in the past. But the idea that there is a sort of a mythology of Minecraft that's never really explained. It's just sort of like, yeah, Endermen don't like the rain. It's like, well, I mean, why? Why are they always teleporting in and like pick... Oh, I didn't want to do that. Why are they always picking up our dirt blocks? I mean, like, what's so special about dirt blocks? They're never I mean, maybe they are picking up like obsidian or something, but you never see them doing that. They're just picking up the boring stuff, which leads me to believe they don't have that stuff where they come from. What am I doing? No one knows. The shadow knows. Did you know that the shadow was not always an invisible dude? It is the truth. It turns out the shadow was for a long time kind of like... how would I describe this? He was a combination of Moriarty and Batman. And somebody decided to make him into a dude that turns invisible. Now, I don't know who hears the description. He's a combination of Professor Moriarty and Batman, and decides, you know what, we can improve on that by making him a dude that turns invisible. But that person was dumb, is what I'm saying. Because the Shadow, in his original incarnation in novels, like he was a long-running series of novels written by different authors. It's a thing they used to do, and I guess they still occasionally do it, but it's not nearly as common anymore. He would like wrangle up people to work for him, and he was very much a crime fighter in the shadows of the metaphorically in the shadows, not literally like he was a shadow. Although they would definitely play up he almost felt supernatural. Like he would show up in the story from time to time, like almost as a Deus Ex Machina. Where did my doodads go? I want more coal. So we don't have obsidian. Nope. Did I take all the coal? Oh no. Is there not any more? Please say there's more coal. I guess there's no more coal. Alright, I'll have to work with something else. But he would work with the, what can I work with? Andesite. I don't like any of these. Polished granite. How do I make polished granite? Can I do that in the furnace? I like the idea of polished granite. I'll see if there's some... Yeah, alright. Let me try... that. Nope, that doesn't work. How does one polish granite? Someone tell me. Alright, you didn't answer. No, but I would really like to see some incarnation of him that incorporated that idea of him like just as a puppet master of sort of different elements of the... Oh, how did I do that? What happened there? Oh, I built over it. That's what happened. Different elements of the criminal underworld, or not, it's not criminal underworld, but he had all kinds of different contacts. And then, like, you would get him, him showing up occasionally to help out, but he was very much like this puppet master figure. And I thought that was really, really cool. And it made me sad that, you know, once I found that out, because I grew up on the radio show, which is, you know, pretty cool. But when I found out that he was not always that he had a different persona, like, I kind of want, like, I got this bug in me, like, oh man, now I want to see that shadow. Like, I want to see the shadow that doesn't explicitly have supernatural powers, although like, they almost wrote him in a way like if you had a criminal's perspective of Batman, that's how they wrote the Shadow. Like he's so good, he seems supernatural, and he like maybe it just seems like he's only a shadow, just showing up occasionally and then disappearing. But you know, there's at least a possibility that he's just really well trained. As we know, Batman is, as I mentioned, combination of Batman and Moriarty. How do you screw that up? By making the guy invisible is how you screw that up. Sorry. Crafting table, 4 granite in a square. Alright, well, I can make some of that later. I'm going to do some more with this nice little type of wood that I have. But thank you for the info. I'm going to go this way so I don't... I'm sure I'll block myself off. I'm going to spend like 5 minutes trying to tear down all the dirt stuff I built to get up here. Boop, boop, boop. Boop. Oh, and it's still... No, I didn't want that. That's what I had somewhere that I can't find now. An axe. And my axe. Yep, had to do it. I just had no choice. I'm sorry. Also, if you're gonna do the Shadow, like in a movie, and then not let him have like the hat and stuff except for like 2 seconds. I mean, the occult stuff is kind of cool when you get into that. And you want to say like, oh, well, how did he get his powers? And he went off and he trained, you know, the radio show got really interesting with that stuff, where you kind of saw him, you know, sort of explain. Because that's the one thing you always want to do with your characters that you don't know about. Just explain everything. Tell all of the things. But anyway, sorry. I'm whining again. But there was some of that stuff that was kind of neat where... You know, he would talk about, oh, I, you know, knew this yogi in the, you know, the Middle... Because, of course, he got all of his powers from the Middle East because reverse racism, sort of, or just regular racism. Watched an interesting documentary. I haven't finished it yet, but I watched an interesting documentary in a roundabout way about that today on Netflix, or yesterday, I should say. And it was called The Search for General Tso. And it was about trying to figure out where General Tso's chicken came from as a dish. And it turns out to be surprisingly complicated question to answer. But the part of the explanation that I saw them start to talk about was that there was a time in U.S. history when there was a, let's call it a Chinese panic. And people were freaked out by the idea of Oriental people in America. And they had, like, which I did not know about this, which I'm kind of a little bit bummed about, honestly. I think that's something that should have been made more of, but they have what they called Chinese exclusion laws, where they basically made it as difficult to live in America as they possibly could for Chinese people, because Chinese people wanted to come over and live in this great land of opportunity, which is a thing called dream. It's interesting, we create all these, and then we're like, opportunities, and we're like, no, you guys can't come over here, you suck. But it was very, very difficult for Chinese people to get along because of these exclusion laws, because of various. I didn't know if I understood this 100% correctly, but it seemed like they said that they even made it where you couldn't be prosecuted for physically assaulting a Chinese person for a while, which seems just, I mean, I don't know. Oh, like that's awful if that's the case. And I'm not saying it's not the case. I just don't know if I understood it completely. But they apparently one of the things that they eventually ended up doing was going into business for themselves, because the people who were still here had a really difficult time getting work, either because of the laws or because of just ingrained racism. And so they would either they would start their own businesses, and they did laundromats, and they did restaurants, and thus did the rise of the Chinese restaurant come to be due to racism. We tried to kick them out, and we gave them like we let them have their. Let's say let them. That sounds super inappropriate. But we gave them like sort of. The only way out that they had at that point then was to bring their culture into our country and do something with it that nobody else in our country could. And I thought, again, I haven't finished watching the show, but I thought that was a really interesting little sort of backfiring. Like, we have this, at least, and now you can argue like, well, that's not real Chinese food, but the idea of Chinese food, at least in America, exists because someone wanted to get rid of the Chinese. It always comes back to backfire on you. People are resourceful, and they will find a way. And once they have found that way, you are going to be screwed. And you're going to look like the bad guy, even more than you already will. And I am getting close to when Tony Southcott's going to get on, so it's time for me to start tearing this stuff down. Woo! The dirt, I mean. We do not want to make it easy on Tony to get up here, do we? Oh! That was not smart. Respawn. Hurry, hurry! We want Tony to see this in all of its glory as it is completed. We are going to be handing off the stream to him. I neglected to look up his info for his stream. Oh no, it's the HE podcast stream. I am dumb. And I'll shout that out to y'all in moments. Oh, nope, go back. Mere moments. Break it down. Can't make it easy for Tony. Cannot. Tony must begin anew on his own. Dig, dig, dig. Woo! Last build I spent with 8 hours like putting dirt together. This one I'm taking 5 minutes to take the dirt apart. Oh, get out of here with your sarcasm, Joseph. He says, oh, now you want the shovel. I'm taking all this dirt with me, Tony. You know what? No, I won't. I'll put it in the chest. Where's the dirt go? And... dirt leaves sand, guys. Just so you know, if you ever want some sand, dirt leaves it. I'm going to leave... You know what? I'll keep my stuff. I definitely want to leave the cool stuff for Tony, though. So I'll put some of that back in there. That's some polished granite. That's very nice. Doesn't really go in there, but he'll figure it out. Put one of them in there. Some more of that. I'm going to eat one more pumpkin pie. I can't eat a pumpkin pie. I want to eat a pumpkin pie. Look what I have built to the Dark Enderman God. Whatever he is. It's not the dragon, obviously. That guy attacks you. And also he's a dragon. Like, the Endermen, obviously... Like, the Endermen are super creepy. They wouldn't worship a dragon. Dragons are dumb. Boop! I'm a-sleepin', I'm a-sleepin', I'm a-sleepin' in the bed. In the bed I am... Oh, look at that. Yeah, Tony's gonna put something awesome on top of that. And I am gonna go see Aunt Mon. Why can I not pull up the doodad? Yeah. Nope, I don't want to deal with that. Don't want to deal with that. Ba-da-da-da-da-da. I'm going to Alt-Tab out of here real quick. Tony's supposed to be here. If he's not, that may be a problem. By the way, artist who drew that, Jacek Yurka, awesome dude. Awesome, awesome dude. Boom, 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 boom. Oh, that was not good. Oh, no, okay, that's fine. Yeah, HE Podcast is the Twitch that Tony will be on. And I haven't seen him in yet. I guess I should wait for him to pop in. Tony. Tony. He's never late. I don't understand how he could be late this time. Tony. Tony is always punctual. He never, ever, ever is late to anything. But it can't be a handoff if he's not here. Tony! Look at what I built! I'm gonna go get a bird's eye view. Oh, that's a long drop. Where can I get a bird's eye view that's not so far down? Here we go. This is our previous build. Oh yeah, go over here. Look at that. Look at that. Look at that. I cannot wait to see what Tony's going to do. I will not be able to watch the Twitch. I am not lucky like y'all. I have to go see Ant-Man. Which I'm sure will be not anywhere near as entertaining as Tony is. Oh, there he is! Hi! Hi, Tony! Hi, Tony! Hi, Tony!